In this movie, let's talk about some search engine optimization tips. When you complete your site, one of the first things you want to do is go to the different search engines and submit your site name. You're going to want to go put the URL in there. You can go to a variety of search engines. Google's one of them. Try Yahoo, try Live Search. Definitely go out there, just do a quick search. You can search for Yahoo Submit Site. It's easy to find. You definitely want to send that information so the search engines can more quickly get your information in their database. It does take it a bit. Sometimes it might take a week or two. Sometimes it might take a month or two. It just depends. The next thing you want to do is submit the sitemap to the search engines. What you can do on Google is use their webmaster tools. Right here in the webmaster tools, it tells me how to create a sitemap. There's a lot of pre-created programs that will automatically create a sitemap for you. You can also manually make your sitemap, but why do that when the program can do it for you? When you get that made, you want to go submit that to your search engines. Probably the most important thing about your site is tell people. Email people, tell them about your site. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, tell them there. If you have friends and family, tell them to pass the word along. Telling people will get you more people to your site than search engine optimization. So that's the best way to get people there. The other thing you want to do is get links on other sites. If you link your site to similar sites, you're more likely to get higher placement on the search engine results. Not a lot. Don't go out there and put your link everywhere. Remember, you need to have it on somewhat similar sites. Possibly offer somebody a free advertisement for maybe a week or a month, a small advertisement on the right-hand side of your page if they'll put your link on their site. Again, any local city sites, county sites, state sites that you can get your business on, that's another good way to get the link out there and to help people start seeing it and also to help the search engines see it. Another element you want to consider is make sure all your pages are reachable with at least one text link on your site. That helps the search engine fully get all your information. Make sure you've got a sitemap out there, just like we talked about earlier, but make sure that sitemap is also available to your users. Make sure you have that on your site. Always check for your broken links. Make sure those are not being crawled by the spider. You want to make sure not only for that reason, but for your users. Have a monthly or annual check somehow set up so you're constantly making sure that your website is up to date. Use alt tags on your images. Alternate is what alt stands for. Those items are words basically. Search engines cannot read an image. If you put text inside an image, a search engine cannot read it, but it can read that alt tag, so that will be helpful for that crawler. Consider the words that people use when they're searching for you on the internet. Make sure those same words are on your website. If your site has specific terms that go along with the products you sell, think about how the user would categorize or label your product. Make sure those same words are on your site. Okay, the next thing you definitely want to make sure, because we used a Joomla setup, is we want search engine friendly URLs. That is not the default in Joomla. If I click on a link in my Joomla site, it's going to put this big long link up here. See that question mark? What we've got are dynamic pages. Those are difficult, and typically search engines ignore dynamic pages. What we want to do is go into our administrative side. We want to go into our global configuration, and we want to turn on those search engine friendly URLs. Okay, we're right here, global configuration in our site settings. Right there is where you want to turn those on. Make sure you save it so that it will be on your site. Okay, in the next movie I'll give you some more tips for your site and your search engine optimization.